If you've been around my channel before, you know things are looking a little bit different right now. That's because I'm currently in the midst of moving into my new house, so that would explain the lack of videos lately, and also why these chapter reviews today are probably going to be a little quick, a little short, a little easy, not a lot of editing, all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm very busy right now, but I have to talk about this stuff when I have just a little bit of free time, because this was insane! They used the words effectively immortal to describe Kinji Hakari during this chapter. Effectively immortal! I'm sorry. Yes, I get it. It's only for the 4 minutes and 11 seconds after he uses his domain expansion. Sorry, after he hits a jackpot. Which will then circle back around into a full cycle of him being able to use domain expansion and curse technique again, fully, entirely skipping over the draining process that happens after a typical domain expansion, allowing this man to just cycle domain expansion, immortality, domain expansion, immortality, domain expansion, immortality, as long as he can keep hitting jackpots. And on top of that, Hakari has already told us, never really taken more than 30 tries, so I think he can pretty consistently hit jackpots. This is blowing my brain. I feel like a crackpot right now. This right here is why I love Battle Shonen. Okay? It is a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful form of media. And I love it. And that's not just because of the OP craziness and people temporarily becoming basically immortal. Not just for that. But also for how clean and amazing the combat is in this chapter. Do you know how clean it is when you see a dude on panel disappear from the panel, reappear with a knee in another dude's chest? That is how you depict speed. That's how I want to see speed depicted. Just nothingness. Like, they just disappear into thin air and basically teleport over there. That's how fast it feels like they're moving. Wonderful. Amazing. On top of that, how you transition that into one of the cleanest things I have seen in a hot minute. Hakari blitzes a knee into Kashimo's chest. Dude catches it, grabs spinning back elbow to Hakari's chin, face, neck area. But Hakari, with that same spot, pushes down with the leg that is still locked in by the arm, pushes up, and tries to trap Kashimo in between his neck, face, and knee to then punch him into the ground. But only with that happening, Kashimo dodges out of the way and rolls back to then initiate his undodgeable lightning strike after accumulating enough strikes to just dismember Kinji Hakari's arm, only to have him regrow it because his body is forced into reverse curse technique to avoid taking damage from the infinite mass amount of cursed energy that is now overflowing through his body. That was all a smooth, clean, masterful, technical combat sequence, and I love it. That is part of why I love Battle Shonen. And on top of all this, every single shot Hakari throws out is massive right now. With this huge output and basically infinite amount of curse energy he had at the moment, just every shot, every kick, every punch, just annihilating the ground underneath him. Sending those huge tanker, carrier, container, whatever things just flying off in the other direction with huge, massive dents in them. And Kashimo is absolutely loving it. He's like, oh, this massive output, he's ignoring the properties of my curse energy, and this weird music playing. This is all so interesting. He's loving it. And obviously, I am too. But on top of this, something I gotta bring up. Kinji Hakari introducing himself. When Kashimo asks him his name, he's like, Kinji Hakari. You can call me Kinchan. I just love it. He is so cheeky and the man speaks to my heart. Maki probably gonna have to move out of the way. I ain't even gonna lie. He probably gonna take number one. Hakari is just too damn good. Oh my goodness. I understand why Akutami waited so long to put him into the series. I completely understand on multiple different levels. Oh. And then the naked picture of Hakari. That's hilarious. I, for one, not really getting going by that. Not exactly my thing. But I am also 100% okay with giving the ladies a little bit of fan service too. Or the dudes that like dudes. Everybody deserves a little fan service. It doesn't just have to be for us. We don't just need the big titty anime girls. We can get the ripped ass anime dudes showing off a little bit too. It's fine. Good job, Akutami. It's nice to see you providing a little bit of something for everybody. After all, we got an entire just naked chick for an entire fight. Because she just, fights naked. I think we already got our fan service for the arc. Either way, that was hilarious. This chapter was insane. It was dope. I love Hakari. Oh, I got so much more stuff to do after this. I almost forgot to put this in here, but real quick, every single one of y'all that was doubting Hakari's domain need to apologize to this man because it grants him temporary immortality. Effectively, temporary immortality. I don't care if you can fight him during his domain. That trade-off is 100% worth it. 100%! You have to beat him in his domain. That's the only time you have a chance of beating this man. Now, I'm not saying, Immortal Hakari can beat anybody in the series. It's very possible Sukuna is strong enough and technical enough to where just an infinite amount of cursed energy is not enough to beat him. You might need more technical skill or this or that or blah, 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 blah. But for a lot of people, for most people, you kind of have to take that time as your advantage. You have to beat him then. When else are you gonna do it? Definitely not after he hits it. This is crazy. Y'all owe this man an apology. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Sorry it wasn't quite the normal review, but hopefully you guys understand. I'll see you.